Thank you, Lord, for loving us so much that you're not going to leave us alone. And God, you want to speak to us. And Father, you want us to know something about you. Heavenly Father, open our eyes, open our ears, open our hearts. We may hear, we may receive that which you have for us, Lord. In Jesus' precious and holy name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. I'm going to read to you we're just going to get started right here. I don't know where this is going to lead, but I'm going to read to you out of John chapter 8. And I will start at verse 31. Understand that Jesus was preaching and teaching, and he had been telling some of the Jews that were around about the Father, about his business here on the earth, and what he was here for. And he said in verse 31, then Jesus said to those Jews which believed on him. Notice he's talking to those who believe, those who are willing to put aside their any thoughts that they might have had in previous preconceived notions or whatever they might have about Jesus, and just believe what he says. Okay, those who believed on him. He said this: if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. Let me say that again. If you continue in my word, Jesus said, then you are my disciples indeed. He goes on in verse 32 to say, listen, and ye, listen, where? If you continue in my word. Verse 32, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now, first question that comes to mind here, we hear Jesus say, making this thing sound like a really good deal, okay? To know the truth and it's going to make us free. Well, what is this we're supposed to know? What is this thing called truth? What is it? It reminds me of when Jesus was standing before Pilate right before his crucifixion, and Pilate was trying to find a way to release him. He was trying to find a way to let Jesus out, but he was scared of Jesus. Now, he heard that Jesus was a pretty powerful individual. He was healing folks and all, and he didn't want anything to do with this kind of power. He wasn't a Jew, He was a Roman, but he was looking for every way that he could not to have to crucify Jesus. And he asked Jesus what he was doing, and Jesus said, I'm a king, I'm not of this world. My kingdom is not of this world. If it were of this world, then my servants would fight. But my kingdom is not of this world. I came to make the truth known. And Pilate turned around and said, What is truth? So he's asking the same kind of question that I want to think that we might want to look into. What is the truth? What is it that Jesus is talking about that's going to make us free? How is it that this thing called truth is going to make us free? Well, first of all, if we make a distinction between there's a truth and there's a lie. Okay? The lie is the opposite of the truth. We know that Jesus, he claimed himself, he said so himself, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the truth, and I am the life, and no one comes to the Father except by me. And he also said about Satan, Satan is a liar and the father of lies. Okay? So we got the two opposing ends of the spectrum here. We got truth with Jesus, we got lies with Satan, and we got us here in the middle trying to choose which one's which and what to do about each one of these things. Okay? Jesus said you need to use truth. You need to know the truth so that you can be made free. And if you continue in my word, this will happen. This will come. This will continue. I will make a change in your life. Is really what Jesus said. I will do the work if you continue in my word. Okay? So we got this truth thing. We got this lie thing. We came into this world knowing all about the lie. We didn't have to be taught how to be ugly, how to be bad, how to act up, and how to do things that was displeasing to God. We already knew how to do those things, right? Came into this world as little babies. First thing we did what? Started bawling. Why? Because we were concerned about our mama who hadn't had any rest all night long. She was in labor. No, we wasn't concerned about our mama. Who were we concerned about? We were concerned about us, right? We were very selfish. And I'm not faulting the little baby. That's the way little babies do. Okay, I understand that. But we come into this world knowing how to be selfish, knowing how to look after ourselves. So we don't have to learn how to the ways of Satan, right? We don't have to learn those things. We already know those things. We have to be taught how to be good. We have to be taught the truth. Jesus said, you shall know this truth, and it's going to make you free. But what is this truth? Well, it's the opposite opposite of the lie, okay? But understand this, it's a little bit more fundamental than just being the opposite of the lie. Because that brings up the question, okay, well, what's the lie then? And what's the difference between the truth and the lie? Understand this, the truth, and I want you to just consider this. This is my own personal definition, if you will, of truth. And I want you to just consider it, okay? I'm not asking you, I'm not saying you got to accept this, but maybe y'all consider this. The truth is that which does not need any support to stand. It stands on its own. I don't have to convince you of truth. You know, let's just say, now, it's not always true, I know this, but let's just say the sky is blue, right? The sky is blue outside. I don't have to convince you that it's blue. It's blue whether I convince you or not. If I tell you it's green, that's not going to change it. The truth is the sky is blue, you see. That's what I'm saying. That's what the truth is. Truth stands on its own. The truth doesn't have to have me. Doesn't have to have anyone to explain it, to give it to you, to break it down for you, to prove it to you. We don't have to be proven of the truth. Okay, well then, what about the lie? The truth stands on its own. Guess what? The lie does not. In order to have a lie, what do you got to have? You got to have a liar. You got to have somebody that tells a lie. Now, Jesus said that the devil is the father of lies. Remember back in the Garden of Eden, when he confronted Eve and confronted Adam, and Adam was there with her. He didn't say a word, but he was there. And he was there with Eve, and Satan came in the form of the serpent, and he confronted Eve, and he confronted her with what? First of all, the truth. I'm on your page. He said to Eve. He said, look, Eve, me and you, we just like this. We agree with each other. I'm telling you the truth. You already know the truth. We got it. But then he slipped in that little lie, right? I wonder how that went down. He put just enough lie in there to make it a lie, right? He said, you shall not die in the day that you eat the fruit. That was the lie. God had said, yes, in the day that they would take the fruit, they would die. That was the truth. God didn't need to show that to prove it. It was just the truth. It was just that's the way things were. Satan said, no, you're not. You will not die. He told a lie. There was a liar and there was the lie. And Eve chose to believe the lie. Okay? And that's how we all got this big mess. That's why babies are born, knowing everything about themselves and nothing about anybody else, having to learn all the goodness that there is. If there is any to be learned, they have to learn it. Okay? So understand that the difference between, the fundamental difference between truth and lie is that the truth stands on its own. A lie needs somebody to support it. A lie needs somebody to stand behind it, to give it life. The truth has a life of its own. The truth doesn't need me to prove it in order to be a truth. The truth doesn't need you to prove it in order to be a truth. Now, my geometry teacher in 10th grade in high school would disagree with that. We got to prove these things, you know. That's what geometry was all about. It's about you get up on the chalkboard. Oh, some of the kids don't know what a chalkboard is. You get up there in front of the class anyway, and you demonstrate by certain mathematical equations and everything. Demonstrate that this is true. Well, that was true before I got up there. I didn't have to prove that. See how great the truth is? The truth stands on its own. The truth is ready to be the truth no matter what my situation is. The lie comes. It's a creature of opportunity. There was an opportunity for Eve to receive the lie. And she did. She received it willingly. She was set up in her frame of mind and her way of thinking and everything about her to receive the lie. So there's another thing about a lie that the truth doesn't have. The lie needs someone to receive it. The lie needs someone to give it, to support it, but there also has got to be a receiver. Now notice notice Jesus wasn't talking about anything about the lie. He said, you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. So what does Jesus say? That which you receive from somebody else, that's going to make you free? No. That would be, the lie requires that, right? Now, I'm not saying we can't tell the truth and it can still be the truth. But the truth is the truth no matter what. Whether we buy into it, whether we believe it, whether we tell it, it's still the truth. God is still God over this universe. He created this universe. It doesn't matter if you believe me or not. That's still true. But if you know that truth, it's going to make you free. If you know, well, okay, we came into this world, we knew how to lie. We knew how to be selfish. We knew how to be ungodly. And Jesus is saying that we need to know, instead of those things, we need to know the truth, right? So how do you know the truth? See, if I've never been outside, we used the example of the blue sky a while ago. The sky is blue on a clear day, yeah, usually, except unless you're on Mars, it's pink. But here on the earth, the sky is blue on a clear day. If I've never been outside and I've never looked through a magazine, never watched TV, how are you going to convince me that the sky is blue? How am I going to know that? Bob, you walk in the door and you say, Brother Jimmy, the sky is blue. And I'm going to look at you like, really? Prove it to me. What have I just asked you to do? What have I just asked you to do if I say prove the truth to me? I've asked you to accept my unbelief. If I know the truth, my belief is valid. If I know the lie, my belief in that lie is what? Is it valid? Does it matter? Of course it matters. Yeah. What is valid in our lives? Is it the truth or is it the lie? When you come in and you tell me the sky is blue, I can either accept that truth or I can ask for proof. I've never been outside. I've never seen the sky. I really have, but let's just say that I haven't. Haven't never watched TV, haven't ever looked through a magazine. Never saw a blue sky. Been raised up inside a room all my life. And you're telling me the sky is blue. You're telling me the truth. You realize that, though. It's blue whether you told me that or not, and what you told me was the truth, okay? That's what Jesus said. I can't even tell the truth. I've been telling you the truth. It's the truth, whether I tell it or not, but I'm telling you the truth. Now, how am I going to know that you're telling the truth? What will it take you? How will you convince me that you're telling the truth? The guy that came in right before you, Bob, said the sky was green. He didn't say it wasn't blue, he said it was green. I believe him. See, I can choose who to believe if I don't know the truth. And it's just as real to me if I think the sky is green, it's just as real as if I think it's blue. If I don't know the truth. Y'all with me? I know it's a little bit hard to follow, but understand this. Jesus was given a hard saying right here. You shall know the truth and it's going to make you free. That sounds like a key to life. That sounds pretty important.
Yeah.
How am I going to know the truth? How am I going to know Jesus? I tell you, the only way that I can know the truth in the situation that I just described, been raised inside the building all my life, never been outside, never saw TV, never saw a magazine, never saw a picture of a blue sky. You tell me it's blue, somebody else told me it was green. How am I going to know the truth? Huh? I'm going to go out, I'm going to walk out the door, and I'm going to look up at the sky, and I'm going to see for myself. That's the only way I'm going to know what the truth is, right?
Yeah.
Because you told me it was blue, the guy before you told me it was green, and the guy coming in right now, he's hollering at the top of his nose, the sky is red. How am I going to know? Unless I get out and get in and experience it myself. I can see for myself whether the sky is blue. I can see for myself whether Jesus is the truth. That's the only way I can know whether Jesus is true. Somebody can tell me Jesus was just a prophet, and I can believe that unless I know the truth. Somebody can walk in and tell me that Jesus was just a good man, just a good teacher, and I can believe that unless I know the truth. Somebody can walk in and tell me Jesus wasn't the Son of God. Jesus didn't have anything to do with God. He was just a great preposter. He came in and he deceived everybody. He deceived the 12 disciples. He deceived the Jewish nation. And I can believe that if I don't know the truth. How am I going to know the truth? Listen, the only way I can know that the sky is blue is to go out and look at it for myself. The only way I can know that Jesus is the truth is who He says He is. That He is the truth and the life and the way. That He shall set me free. How will I know that? Is to know Him. That's the only way. To know Him myself. You can't know the truth if you don't know the one who is the truth. Amen. Amen. I hope and pray everyone in here knows the truth. I believe many of us do. I do believe that. I got a connection with some of y'all in here. I got a spiritual connection that only can occur with those who are on the same page with Jesus Christ. Amen. Praise God for that. Praise God for that. But there may be somebody in the sound of my voice who doesn't know the truth. You know Jesus was the Son of God. You know Jesus died on the cross. You know He rose on the third day. You believe all those things, right? Somebody told you those things. And you believe them. What if they're lies? How do you know? How do you know? I know there was lies. Why? Because I know the man. I know the Son of God. I know Him personally. He's my best friend. He's my Savior. I talk to Him every day. He talks back to me every day. How do I know He's the way, the truth, and the life? Because I know Him. Amen. Let's pray. Father God, as we come together here today, Lord, in this short period of time, God, you've heard my feeble attempt, Lord, to explain what I understand so clearly about you. That is that you are the truth. You are the Son of God, and that you are my Savior, and you are the only way that I can have any chance of surviving, Lord. There may be somebody here who doesn't know that, who've heard that, yes. And they want to believe that, yes, but they don't know you. I pray, God, that you will make it known. Make yourself known to them. I pray. That they may know the truth. Thank you, Father, for your love. Thank you for your mercy.